if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Definitely the Hillary Knight retweet slash the egging on she got from her teammates was pretty cool. And then the tweet I got from Caitlin Cahow of the women's Olympic team of the Olympic delegation, I should say, were both pretty cool moments. For me, anyway. But those would be the top two. Not too much true for men's hockey, so can't go not too much in terms of anything to show. So that's that. But those two are pretty cool. Patrice Bergeron for sure, but I'd say Teemu Selanne more so than any other player in that tournament. You can't love the game of hockey without loving Teemu. And to see him, go out with an Olympic medal was awesome. I think had Tuukka Rask been healthy, they would have been in the gold medal game, and they definitely could have beaten Canada. But it is what it is. But I'm happy for Teemu, and I think he's got a great team in Anaheim waiting to go on a great run and possibly win the franchise in Teemu's second Stanley Cup, and they have as good a shot as any team in hockey. So, and I think he's playing with more confidence than he was early in the season. His ice time hasn't been great, but I think they're saving. His numbers aren't that great, but he's coming back a confident player from the Olympics, and he was awesome against Team USA. Team USA team that really mailed it in those last two periods. But good for Teemu, and as a Teemu fan, I'm happy. If I could have any two line mates, there's a go American. It would be Jeremy Roenick and Mike Modano. I'd play on the left wing on that line. Russian players, Sergei Fedorov and Pavel Bure. I'm not sure how well they play with one another given their history, but that'd be pretty sweet. And for Canadian players, Theoren Fleury and Cam Neely. Those would be my three. Go by country, because as always, I got to cop out. But I guess maybe Modano and Neely, then me on the left. Is what it is. But those would be great situations for any player, but especially me, who doesn't have a lot of skill. So I'd have to rely on my line mates to do a lot of the puck handling and just crash the crease, I guess. My dream relocation place, I would have to say Vegas. Seattle's a great city, truly an amazing gem of the United States, but I'd have to go Vegas. I know someone's going to get on me for not saying Quebec, but I love Las Vegas. I think everyone loves Las Vegas, and I think a team would be viable there. In fact, if they're going to relocate Phoenix, that's where I'd put them. That way they're still in the Southwest. You still have hockey in the Southwest, and a fan of the power play, Jason Zucker is a Las Vegas native. So, there's plenty there, and I think there's a great hockey market to be untapped in Vegas. But, we'll see what happens. I suppose that Seattle's a foregone conclusion, but, again, we'll see what happens. Two easiest answers: Jeremy Jacobs and Gary Bettman. I think that's sentiment echoed by all hockey and Bruin fans for those two. Bill Daly was a very, very nice guy when I met him. He took a picture with me, so I guess he seemed like a down-to-earth guy, even though he masterminded the lockout. So I guess, because he was a cool dude, that excludes him from, being in that hated mix. But definitely Bettman and Jacobs. As a Bruins fan, knowing that you could have had a few more Stanley Cups in the last 40 years, that Jacobs had spent some more money, knowing that Jacobs was one other mastermind of the lockout. And Bettman's just a doormat. Bettman had no business being the commissioner of the National Hockey League. I'm not going to harp on Bettman too bad. Because as someone who lives in a Sunbelt state, the expansion of hockey in the South has been awesome, but lives in a Sunbelt state part-time. But, he got to go. He's done more harm than good to the game overall. But, we'll see what happens with that. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon.